Okay, so in this video I'm going to set out how we could install derived markets. So we just go to packages. This is the rstudio environment, and the package I want to install is deriv markets, right? So let's just install and its dependencies. And this is quite a useful package in the rstudio environment. It's the package is from Robert MacDonald, derivatives, MacDonald, derivatives, and it's the author of this book who developed a suite of functions for pricing different types of options. So I'm going to run through that a little bit now, and we can come down here to, it should be now installed, so we can have a look at for it here, deriv markets. Okay, and we can have a look at the range of functions that are available within this environment. And a few interesting ones, of course, is Black-Scholes, and we can have a look at some values and run through the estimation. So if we want to just to do a very basic operation here, like implement a Black-Scholes model, we can take just take the example and run the estimation. Okay, so let's copy file, new script, and paste. And again, important, we've already opened that library and it's currently available, but just for completeness, deriv markets, and it's the package was built under R version 3.6.1. Then when I run this set of values here, they appear as objects. So these are parameter values for the stock price, the exercise of an option, volatility, risk-free rate, the time period, so it's 3 months, and no dividend yield. And then if we estimate Black-Scholes, if we invoke Black-Scholes call, we get output here for Black-Scholes options. Now, we can use values that we're aware of, that we're familiar with. So if the stock price here was 100, and so if the stock price is 100, we can change this, and the exercise is 100, and the volatility is 20%, and the interest rate was 5, and the time period was equal to 1 year. And then we set the dividend equal to 0. If I run that, we assign new values here in the object in the global environment. And if I run the Black-Scholes call estimation here, we should get a value of 1045. And I know that using these parameter inputs for Black-Scholes model, that would be standard. And we get 1045 down here. Okay, so I'm relatively happy with that. Okay, so let's do the same again for the put option. Again, we can use the same values here for as before and run the put. And again, we get a value of 557. That looks correct if memory serves correct, but of course we can verify the result. And I have results from Excel, which I would have done before. So with those parameter values, S100, exercise 100, or 5%, dividend 0, time period 1 year, volatility 20%. Using this formula for Black-Scholes, we get 1045. And I've set this out here in YouTube, just if anybody wants to check some of the workings and the relationships here, and also for setting up tables and reading tables. But in terms of R, We have a result here for black shoals, and the call value is 1045, which we verified. And I can verify the put value again using the same parameters and VBA code, right? The call value here is 1045, and the put value is 557, which corresponds to the result that we have in RStudio. Okay, using the using the derived markets package. Okay, so